Miss Rose here.
And Miss Gabby.
We are part of the mental health team at Northside, and today we are going to talk about relationships and the breakups that happen sometimes, okay? And so what we're going to be focusing on is actually the stages of grief, because if you think about a relationship ending, it's a type of loss. Miss Gabby.
Yeah. The 5 stages of grief, which are denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and acceptance. In the denial stage, this is pretty much where a person may not be willing to accept the result of the relationship ending. They may feel like, oh no, this is not it. This is not over. I feel like we're not done. Make those type of statements. The bargaining is the stage where they may feel like, oh, if I show up in this manner, this person may want to be back with me again. So they may try to be extra nice, might bring you flowers or buy you food, because I know food's a real thing, you know, DoorDash you food type thing, to be nice in order for you to reconsider the breakup.
Or you could also, for some people, it might be bargaining in terms of, well, if I change this about myself,
yes,
or if I pray, or if I do this, if I do that, then I can make this person be in the relationship with me.
Or, you know, the hot topic of when people be like, you know, I went to go see that lady.
That lady.
That lady, meaning as the therapist,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can work on you guys' relationships. That is a form of bargaining.
Mm-hmm. So then we also have anger. And so that's a big one, right? Like, being angry that the relationship ended is valid, right? Because for a lot of people, they put work into the relationship, they've done this or they've done that. And so after doing that and feeling like, well, I did all of this and the relationship didn't work, it is normal to feel upset. But to be clear, you can be angry without being violent.
Correct. So we are not supporting any blue shine. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Any Blueface and Krishan Rocks.
We don't do that.
We don't support that.
Mm-mm.
There will be no baddies chains earned.
No.
We do not support violence in relationships.
And actually, to be clear, one of the things that we really want to point out is right now all of you are in high school, but in a few years, you're all going to be 18, which makes you legally an adult. And so when you are legally an adult and you get into a fight, you hit somebody, you do any of those things, you're going to jail.
Those come with real consequences, some attached to felonies.
Mm-hmm.
So
we want to be mindful. So if you are experiencing a lot of anger around a breakup, come see us. We can talk to you about it and give you some coping skills, or just help de-escalate you in those moments when you're feeling really, really angry. The next thing is depression. And so we talked about this yesterday and with some students, because depression looks different for everyone. So for some people, depression is crying.
yes.
For some people, depression is withdrawing, isolating, or like kind of shutting down, pushing people away.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't talk to people as much. Maybe you don't reach out. You don't have anything to say, that kind of thing. For some people, it's irritableness, like they're picking, they're just constantly, oh, you get on my nerve, you know, everyone is a little different. So that's one of the big things that you want to be mindful of, is not letting yourself get into this hole that you can't get out of, like of sadness.
Yes.
And then lastly, we have acceptance, which sounds hard, because I think accepting that a relationship is over is very difficult. But I think the problem that we struggle with is with loss. A loss is like a negative thing in a way, right? Like, it's a subtraction. We're taking something away. And so with that, there is negative feelings, I think, associated with it. And we tend to focus on those negative feelings instead of the possible opportunities. So you were in a relationship and that relationship did not work. And that sucks. I'm sorry. But also, I'm excited for you, because what opportunities does this loss allow us to experience? Now that you're single, what does that mean? Can you focus on school? Focus on them grades, right? Focus on what you're going to do next after high school. You could focus on other activities. Maybe you're into a sport. Maybe you want to join a club. There are so many opportunities, but sometimes when we're caught up on things that are right in front of us, I feel like, again, like another thing I want to address is breadcrumbing. So the idea that if me and Miss Gabby were in a relationship and I have now moved on from this relationship. And even though I have moved on, I'm still sending Miss Gabby little signals. The look, right? So Miss Gabby needs to figure out how to move accordingly, because obviously I haven't moved on, but Miss Gabby wants to.
Yes.
So Miss Gabby is going to take the time to notice that I am breadcrumbing. That's what I'm doing. Miss Gabby is going to take the time to weigh the pros and cons of the relationships, because again, the relationship did not work. And Miss Gabby is going to find other outlets so that she's not focusing on a relationship that no longer exists, even though I am still over here checking her out, looking at what I had. It happens, you guys. But again, at the end of the day, a relationship takes two people. And so if me and Miss Gabby aren't in it, it does not exist. And again, if you have big feelings or you're having a hard time, come see us. All right, Northside, have a good day.
See you guys later.